Good afternoon, everybody. I hope that you're doing okay. Today I'm going to be, or in this video, I'm going to be explaining a couple of things. The first is how we'll be approaching online learning in the next couple of weeks. The second is our new unit, and then the third is what I expect you to do today. So to start off, I guess I'll explain how the next couple of days are going to work, or next couple of weeks are going to work. So I will be posting all of our assignments on Google Classroom. You'll be able to find everything there, no matter what's happening, whether we're doing a Google Meet or you have to turn in an assignment or you have to complete a task. It will all be posted on Google Classroom. If we end up doing formative assessments in this time period while we're in distance learning, those will be due on ManageBack just like normal. But I will make that announcement to you through Google Classroom. So that's where you should always check for any updates or anything, Google Classroom. If you have any questions about anything that's going on, of course you can always email me, and I'm happy to answer there. But if it's about an assignment that we're currently working on or something that's come up in the classwork on Google Classroom, it can be really helpful if you just make a comment on the post because since so many of you are doing these assignments, and maybe if something's unclear to one of you, it might be unclear to many of you. So if you comment there, it's almost like raising your hand in class, so that way I can answer one of your questions that maybe 3 or 5 of you also have. So that's a brief explanation of what will be going on the next couple of weeks. I am planning to do a question and answer session during our class period on Friday, so I'll do a specific question and answer session for 7B and then one for 7A during the designated class period time or for part of it, so that if you're having questions, we can get FaceTime one-on-one. But since design is a project-based class, since you are making your own projects and you need to do your own research and inquiry into stuff, a lot of the work will be done on your own like it's done in class, but I'll be there to support you always through email, through comments, or like on Friday, we'll do a question and answer session. I'll try to do one of those at least once a week so that we can get some FaceTime. I don't expect you guys to always complete the work within our 45-minute standard class period. So for example, I don't expect you to get it done in the exact time we would get it done when we were at school. Because I know that you might be doing errands with your family or you might have some other commitments, and I completely understand that since this is a new experience for all of us. So if you find yourself not able to log on exactly in our class times, that's okay. Just make sure you finish stuff on the same day. So since we have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday class, I ask that you do your assignments for design on Monday, on Wednesday, on Friday. So let's go ahead and get started on work for today. So today I'll be introducing our new unit to you. Lucky for us, we were able to get through pretty much everything we needed to get through for our third unit on comic books. So now our new unit is on sustainable home design. So after you finish watching this video with me, you'll be able to do your assignment. So let's quickly go through our unit on sustainable home design, the overview for it. So this is our 4th unit. Our global context here is globalization and sustainability, and our explorations will be into human impact on the environment, consumption, conservation, and strategy and infrastructure. So that means you'll be looking into how humans in specific places impact the environment based on the strategies of their culture, how the people in that culture build houses, or the infrastructure available in their country. Our key concepts that we'll be looking at, our key concept is communities. So we'll be really focusing on Albania as a community. These people that exist in this general area, and maybe we share similar beliefs or characteristics because we live here. We'll be looking into adaptation, innovation, and sustainability. So adaptation means incorporating new ideas into the development of found in one product into the development of another product. So changing things based on what you find that's successful in another place. How can you help use that similar strategy in this place in sustainable home design to make something function? We'll be looking at innovation and sustainability as well. Our statement of inquiry is architecture can be used to design spaces that mutually impact people and the environment in a positive way. So we'll be looking at how we can use architecture to help both ourselves and our environment. So hopefully you can figure out a way to utilize architecture to make positive changes, both for humans and our Earth. I have already formed some inquiry questions, but of course I'm going to want you to also form some as well. Our inquiry questions are factual, conceptual, and debatable. So factual are things that you need to know to complete the project. Conceptual are ideas that you will develop an understanding of as we go along. And debatable will be something we'll go over at the end of the unit, some conversations that we'll have. So our factual questions are, what is sustainable architecture? And what can we do to reduce our carbon footprint? Conceptual questions are, how can sustainable home design impact climate change? And how can your home environment impact how you feel? Our debatable question is, a natural environment leads to a happier, healthier life. So now going over what you will actually be doing in the unit, the project you'll be asked to create. We have a GRASP design situation. So your goal in this unit is that you are an architect that is tasked with creating a new sustainable home for a specific family that is living in Albania. The role is that the family wants you to create a plan for a sustainable home that suits the climate of Albania and the needs of the family. And your audience will be your family, or your family living in Albania. So this can either be your immediate family, meaning you, your mom, your dad, your brothers and sisters, or if you want, you can reach out and try to design a home for maybe your cousins, your aunts and uncles, your grandparents. You can choose the family, but I'm asking that it be someone that you're closely related to, someone that you can contact and interview and talk to really easily, because we're going to try to design a home, a model of a home for a specific person or group of people. And we need to be sure that we have access to those people, easy access, so we can talk to them and interview them and really understand the things that they want and need. This situation means that your home must be sustainably designed specifically for the climate of Albania. You need to use sustainable materials, and you need to meet the needs of the family. Your product, you will complete your design journal, and you will create a small-scale 3D model of the sustainable home and present your plan to the class in an appropriate format of your choice. So not only will you complete our whole project in a design journal and submit it on ManageBack, you also have to complete the home model design of the home, and you will present that idea in class and explain how exactly this home solves the problems and helps the people, the audience that you chose, the family that you chose. And our standards and criteria for success for this unit are that you will be assessed on all 4 criteria of design. So A, B, C, and D: inquiring and analyzing, developing ideas, creating the solution, and evaluating. So your assignment for today, guys, is I want you to think of some more inquiry questions you might need to follow through with to better understand architecture and sustainability. And you will record that in the worksheet that is attached to the assignment here. You record those 3 questions. I want you to come up with 3 more inquiry questions that you think you might need to complete this project, to understand this unit better. You're going to come up with 3 more inquiry questions on your own. And then after that, you're going to go back to our assignment and watch this video. I will link it in, but it's a video called Future Home Self-Sufficient Living in an off-the-grid Tasmanian home. It's a really cool video about a couple who's built a self-sufficient home, and they've done some really cool things with their house so it is completely sustainable and environmentally friendly. So I want you to take a look at that. And then you'll come back and answer these questions about that video. And you'll have to use a little bit of critical thinking and sort of read between the lines a bit. But it should be pretty easy to complete this task after watching the video and going through our unit slideshow. So what you're doing today, guys, you are going through the unit slideshow. You'll probably have to go through it again on your own I suggest that you go through it again on your own. Then you're going to come up with 3 inquiry questions, record them in the worksheet. Then you're going to watch the video called Future Homes and answer the questions in the worksheet and turn them in. On Friday, like I said, we will have a live question and answer session during our class time. So I'll send out reminders for that as we get closer to Friday, probably Thursday night and Friday morning. I'll send you guys a link so that at the time we need to have the meet, you can all just follow the link and be there. I hope that you're well, stay healthy, and email me if you have any questions or comment on the post. Good luck, guys. Talk to you on Friday. Bye.